Well, hello, Gemini. Welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career for the period beginning the 15th of March. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you. So take a look at your forecast for your moon sign or your rising sign as well. If it does resonate with you, if you want me to resonate with your energy, if you want to claim the reading, throw a comment below. Thank you again for liking and subscribing so that YouTube can find my new channel. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Spirit. 2 cards came out. If this is the first time you're visiting the channel, this is a channel-driven reading. It is an energy-driven tarot reading, which means that the army, the entourage of spirits that I have, that are my little entourage, are guiding the reading. I'm channeling messages. They're providing information. Their energy's all over this thing. It's all over the cards, etc., etc., etc. I'm also getting in, for some of you, I'm getting some of your spirits, some of your past loved ones who are popping in during the readings. And to be honest with you, they laugh, they scream, they cry. They're a little obnoxious. They'll do whatever it takes to get my attention. Some of them sing, some of them show me things I really don't want to see. But, come on. If you're really having relations with someone and you're over 40, you think I really want to see that? No. Anyway, they just want you to know they're around. They miss you. They're trying to get my attention so that they know you're going to be here. I don't know how they know it, but they do. And so if I get a picture, a message, or some kind of something from one of these energies, I try to say it out loud if I can. Okay. They know if they sing, I'll sing the song. All right. Okay, so for the period beginning the 15th of March, for our lovely Geminis, let's see what we've got. All right, so we're going to start out with the 10 of Rods. We have the 10 of Coins in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords. I can kind of see where this is going and what your homework's going to be. Oops, sorry. We have Justice. And we have the Fool. Okay. All right, so, I'm going to put these here because I'm probably going to pull a couple more. Let's start out with this, 10. So I get the feeling from the beginning of the period, around the start of the period, maybe before we jump into the 15th or the half-month point, I see there's some stress, there's some drama, there's some conflict. You're overwhelmed. You're feeling overburdened. So, and typically when you feel overburdened, I typically see that, you are putting too much on your plate, that you're doing too much, that you've bitten off more than you can chew. But in this case, I think that from what I'm seeing in the cards and what Spirit is telling me, that other people are adding to this issue. So, for example, because we've got that 10 of Coins in reverse, and upright, it's about wealth, it's about inheritance, it's about property, and investment and maturing. But in reverse, it's about conflict within a group, a family. So some kind of extended group. So, it's conflict related, but the conflict is not related to money. But the outshoot affects your bottom line. Let's just put it that way. Conflict could be political. It could be political within a family, within a bigger group than that. Somebody's trying to push their agenda And you might be the one pushing the agenda, but you probably are the ones getting sucked into all this. And so it's really causing you some heartburn, or in Italian we say some agita, some heartburn, some disrest. So when you're not at ease, you put a dis in front of it, dis-ease. So when we say that, you're up worrying. You're waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Maybe there's something that you were involved in with this conflict that causes you some worry, some stress. So you've got feeling overburdened, conflict, and stress. Yeah, you think that Spirit's trying to tell you something? So yeah, you're up at 3 in the morning, you're worried, you have anxiety about this situation. So what do you do? Okay, so if you cannot move away from the situation physically, Spirit is asking you to move away from it emotionally. And if you can move away from it emotionally, it will take care of the mental aspect of that. So this emotion, this worry, this anxiety is an Earth A vibration, an Earth A emotion. Earth A emotions are all the negative emotions, fear-based emotions, fear, anger, worry, despair, anxiety, judgment, big one, resentment, self-righteousness, just nasty. If you can tell when you're in an Earth A emotion, because if you really do a gut check on it, how does it make you feel? It doesn't make you feel good. Revenge. It may make you feel good, but initially, but it's really not it's not a positive emotion. It's a fear-based emotion, because revenge is lashing out at somebody because of your own insecurity. Think about it. Anyway, so Spirit is saying, release this negativity. Oh my gosh. I have a spirit guide that every time I say release, and I'm getting ready to say release the negative, they keep telling me, release the Kraken. Okay, it's not. It's only funny the first 100 times, Spirit. After that, they go, but you say it anyway. So, okay, maybe it is funny. Every time they do say it, I do kind of chuckle to myself. Release the Kraken. Release the negative Kraken that's in you. You know, you have to mentally and emotionally move away from this. Okay, it's time to put your big girl pants on and your big boy pants on, and you have to be able to say, hey, this isn't my BS. This isn't my issue. I am not going to get sucked into this. I am moving away from negative and moving to the Earth B vibration. And what is the Earth B vibration? The Earth B vibration is peace, love, joy, happiness. Okay, it's contentment. Being content where you are. It's also appreciation for where you are. Because if you can appreciate where you are, even if you're not in a great space, doors will start to open for you, darling. Because in that vibration, in that Earth B vibration, we're vibrating so much higher. And we're attracting what we vibrate. You know, they say what you give is what you get. What you vibrate is what you attract. I mean, wake up, smell the higher vibration. If you can do that, and sometimes, we have to write down the situation. So I always talk about, go to the dollar store, get yourself a notepad, write down everything that's on your plate right now, emotionally. How does it feel? Okay. Once you do that, you're going to eliminate it from your chest. I see a lot of tightness in the chest with this anxiety. Some of you I'm getting stomach issues, digestion issues, IBS, because you're fearing the future. You're afraid of something that's going on here, some of you. Okay. If you can do that, okay, Spirit is saying we have a period, you'll move into a period of balance and fairness. For those of you who are looking for a new home, you'll be able to sign those contracts, and legal issues concerning this property are resolved. Okay. It's about finding the balance in the relationships that you're in. So Spirit is saying that you will find balance, better cohesion and balance in the family dynamic. All right. And you will find that you are speaking up for yourself more in the relationship so that you get your needs met. Okay. Spirit's also telling me about positive change on the money front. Money coming in and career. Okay. Improvements, immediate improvements in money, career, and opportunity. But you have to do homework to open this door. Okay. And you've got the Fool. And the Fool is about the new beginning. It's about the new journey. Okay. You are taking that leap into the next chapter of your life. I'm always reminded of the story when I went and packed everything up and moved for the first time with no safety net, no place to return to. And the first night I stayed at a place, I ended up stopping and getting a cup of coffee and doing an internet search. And I was the only one there. It was strange. It was November in Northern California. And I woke up and I was petrified at what was coming next. No idea. But I was petrified, but I knew I had to do it anyway. So that was courage, right? You're afraid, but you do it anyway. And I woke up the next morning and I was up at 6 and walked up to the front office area. And there was a chalkboard plaque. And there were words scribbled I'll never forget. It was a quote from Patrick Overton. And I'll paraphrase it because but you'll get the idea. You can look it up on Google. As you walk to the edge where there is no more light, take the first step into darkness knowing one of two things will happen. You'll either hit solid ground or you'll be taught how to fly. I cried because that was my message from Spirit that, hey, it's okay. It's okay to be afraid as you move forward and into this vibration. Now that was quite a long time ago, but it was the beginning of a spiritual journey that was difficult at points, but guess what? I wouldn't regret it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it any other way. So open the door, take the leap of faith, and move into the better vibration, that vibration for Earth B, the place where you really will be content no matter what your circumstance. Okay, one couple more cards. All right, so we have the 8 of Rods. And the 8 of Rods is about, it's really one of the more positive cards in the deck. And it's about offers and positive news, projects coming your way. Great news about new love if you're interested in that kind of thing. Remember, if you want a new love interest, if you want to find your soulmate, 3 easy steps, write it down, make it a positive, put it away and work on you. Okay. So this is moving into that period, but new offers, and it brings lots of communication, calls and emails on jobs. It brings great news about projects coming in. So, if you're looking to find a new job or start an entrepreneurial project, this is your opening right here. Look at this. One more. All right. And then you have the Architect. And the Architect's about building. This guy is building it from scratch, but he's creating a new beginning, lasting projects for enterprise if you're in the gig economy. All right. Building. Somebody's showing me he's doing home improvements this period as well. All right, so let's see what we have with the cards. Okay, so we have Saint Germain saying, work your magic. Yes, release that kraken of negative energy and work your magic. Here's your new beginning, okay? And you're doing this with an Earth B vibration. You're taking that leap of faith, at least with courage, which is at the top. Courage is the top emotion in the Earth A emotions that is a gateway for Earth B. I'm afraid, but I do it anyway because I know what I have in front of me is so much greater than my fear. All right. Oh, look at that. And we have Pallas Athena saying to detach from the drama, detach from this BS at the beginning of the period, whatever it is that you've been sucked into, or maybe you're creating, but again, I think that a lot of you are getting sucked into some drama, and it could be from the recent past that just keeps lingering. So don't allow that to impact your life. All right, kids, that's all I've got. Thanks again for liking and subscribing. We'll see you next time. Take care.